It was good. Welcome back to Nxt Gen Amolytics. Back with another video of Keys prop hunt. Looking for some props that we can hit on today. Let's get into it. Starting out here, we're filtered to left-handed batters, trying to see what pitchers are struggling from the left side of the plate. Got Lauder here facing Arizona. Got some decent lefties in their lineup. Carroll, Marte, Perdomo. They can get to him. I don't really care for Arizona right now, though. You got Soroka at Cincinnati. Hitter's Ballpark. May look into him. I think he faced the Dodgers last time out, I want to say. Let's look at it real quick. That was Washington. Okay, pitched well against Washington. LA did get to him. It's putting up quality starts, though. Let's look into it real quick. Filter back by this. I got it filtered to swing and strike ascending order here. Just seeing who's not missing bats. You know, that ideally when you're looking at hit plays, you want to see who can the batters make contact with. So here, let's look at this. While I'm moving my laptop out the way. Okay. Got Bleday hitting 270 here. Lau hitting 272. Both got a decent barrel right there. Throwing this fastball 36% of the time. You don't normally see a slurve, though. That's different. Bleday 292. Do like that 28% barrel. Looks like he's trying to go top of the zone for the most part. Top of the zone and away. I will take that 8.3% inside, though. Bleday 167, 40% barrel still, though. Hasn't seen it much. Lau has seen it a lot. 19 plate appearances here. 222. Hasn't struck out in a while. Well, I guess at the beginning of May there. Okay. 167. Just seen it yesterday against Seawald. Up in the zone. 306 off the bat. Homered in April off of it. Okay. He's also landing middle of the plate. He hasn't gotten in trouble there yet, though. Go both of these middle of the zone. Bleday's hitting that as is Lau. Not bad. Let's go last 30 versus that four-seamer. Both of them, honestly. 3 homers for Bleday. 14 to 444. Lau 250. Not bad at all. I don't think they're going to have many at-bats against that slurve. That's what I thought. You're not really seeing that slurve much at all. That's kind of different. Lau has seen it, though. Okay. Not too much going to look into that. The change up. So he's locating it away. He's doing a good job of that. Bleday 333. I do like that. Lau 14% barrel. I think both these lefties can get to him. Homered against it 3 days ago against King. Was he throwing that 86? About 86 with King there too. And then saw it yesterday, actually. Exit velocity of 102. 20-degree launch angle, 339 feet. Okay. This is a play that I do like a hit, but I also like a home run here. 131. ground ball, fly ball to lefties. May go Bleday here. Let me look at this cutter real quick. That looks like that's getting hit. Oh, Lau's hitting that. Bleday not so much. Could go either way with them. Getting it inside on the hands. 250. Ground out double. It's Irvin. I want to say Bleday here. He's batting, I think, second in the lineup. I will say you could go Lau here too. He looks like he can hit the four-seamer at the top of the zone. Bleday is having success against that changeup. Lau's decent against it if I remember correctly. 238. Okay. Both have the barrel too. So honestly, you can definitely go either way here. I will go Bleday. I like him for a hit. And I honestly like him for a home run here as well against Soroka, sorry, of Arizona. So that's the first one from the left-hand side. Got Gibson here. San Diego, they have Merrill, Sheets from the left-hand side. I don't, top of my head, I can't think of any more outside of them. I will look into Louder real quick because that looks green for someone from the left-hand side of the plate. But as I mentioned, like Arizona really be tripping. That four-seamer. It's like he's trying to locate it up and away. Is land in the middle a little bit there. I won't look too much into this. Maybe Carroll. Trust Carroll from the left side of the plate. Homered against it on the 9th. What are you throwing? 93. But he's been seeing 95 and up outside of this 90 here. Possibly Carroll. Honestly, let me see last 30 day against that four-seamer. Yeah. If I had a bank on it, I'd say Carroll here. What's his ground ball, fly ball? 112. How many homers have you given up to that fastball? He hasn't given any to that fastball yet. That's surprising. He's got to be due for it. Oh, look at this slider. No, he's not hitting that slider. Yeah, I'm cool on Arizona. Okay, let's keep going. Got Burke here against LA. I think Chicago won that game yesterday too. Ohtani wasn't playing. Okay, four-seamer 40% of the time, 94 extra velocity, 258 ISO. So that four-seamer is getting hit. Got Muncy and Freeman here. .333 barrel for Ohtani last 30 days. Freeman's still hitting it 520. Sheesh, Muncy's hitting it too, 500. These lefties should be able to get to him. What was it? 232, 310 for 13% K to walk, 19% whiff. Okay. Full season wise, Ohtani doesn't look good there, but except for this barrel. I'm not gonna lie, that barrel looks good, 27%. Let's see where he's locating it. He's trying to go top of the zone. Top of the zone and away from him. See who can punch it away. Freeman there. Ohtani's still a 22% barrel. 66%. Oh, it's been 3 plate appearances. Just saw it on the third. Didn't get the launch angle on it though. 111 off the bat is crazy. 107 too. Ohtani might be in play for a homer here. I kind of like Freeman for a hit. Doubled off schemes. You're getting 94 on it. Let's go fastball in general. Just saw it on the 11th. Single, double. Not bad. As I mentioned, Ohtani's barrel is crazy there. Don't think they're going to have much against the knuckle curve. Freeman's seen it 3 times. Look at this sinker. He's barely throwing this sinker, but it has got hit for a homer. Ohtani 12% barrel. $108, 112. I'm not gonna lie. Ohtani. Yeah, I like Ohtani. For a homer here. Days rest. I'm not sure to the extent what that injury was that he had. However, I do like this barrel rate that he has against these two. The fastball, the four seamer, and the sinker. 25%. You could say Muncie too, but 542, 13% K, 2 home runs, and it's 25% barrel. So I like Ohtani for a homer here against Burke in Chicago. And I want to say I like Freeman for a hit here as well. Let's keep going. Burrows. On the left-hand side, he's throwing his changeup 34% of the time. Throwing his changeup and his four-seamer about the same. So he's trying to keep him off that four-seamer with the changeup. Let's look at this changeup first. So 318 for Vinnie there. Let's go last 30 though. 455, I do like that. 18% K. Let me check something real quick. Okay, we're green. My bad, I had to check something. My settings. Okay, so Vinny's hitting that changeup pretty well. 455. So I do like that. Over 11 plate appearances. Have you seen it recently? Saw it on the 7th. So a little less than a week ago. And then Matthews on the 5th. Not bad at all. Okay. So that's the changeup. Let's look at this four-seamer. So 357 for Vinny here. 15% K. I do like that. When's the last time you saw it? So yesterday he had a single. Okay. I like Vinny here for a hit against Burrows. I am looking to get to Burrows with a homer though. He's given up how many? 12 to the left-hand side. Mostly to this four-seamer. So you see this Jac kid here. I believe he was a rookie last year. Struck out against a four-seamer yesterday at 97. What are you throwing? 90, about 95. Needs to get the launch angle up there. Not bad, but the exit velocity is crazy. Let's go last 14. I didn't even see Vinny had a barrel. Could possibly go Vinny here for a homer. I don't think he hits them quite often though. 22-degree launch angle, 96 off the bat, 100 2 times there about a week ago. Homered off of 98 from Burns. 101 off the bat. That's decent there. I want to say the Jack guy for homer because he's more so a power hitter than Vinnie is. However, Vinnie does look decent against this four-seamer. I will look at this curve. So the Jack guy homered off that. Oh no, I say his last name. That's why I keep saying Jack guy. Both 100 plus off the bat. So I do like that off for that curve ball. Let's go last 30. 2 strikeouts there. Vinnie doesn't have any. Let's go full season then. Gotta have something against a curveball. He's 375. No barrel though. So I still like Vinnie for a hit. Let's look at this slider real quick. 16% barrel, full season. Go last 30. 0.83 is crazy. Did double about a week ago off of it. 111 off the bat. I want to say I lean Jac. I'll try to pronounce the name Caglianone. For a homer here. More so a lean. I'm not gonna necessarily say that I'm taking it. Has barreled against the slider. Does like the four-seamer. And as I said, Burrows, gives up plenty to left-handed batters. So the left-hand side, Vinnie and Caglianone are the two that I'm looking to get to outside of anybody. For the most part, Kansas City is righties. So Vinnie for a hit and possibly Caglianone for a homer against Burrows in Kansas City. Got Vasquez. Gunner's been struggling this year. I've been kind of staying away from him. I'll look for one more homer. Let's see who's getting barreled. So we looked at Louder. Didn't look at Castillo though. Let's look at him real quick. So you got Wood, 25% barrel on the season. Let's go last 30 days. 18% barrel. Do like that. He's throwing his four-seamer almost 50% of the time, which is crazy. 20% barrel against that the last 30 days. Do like that. 29% K, but you got to deal with that with Wood. He's swinging for the fences. So, okay, let's look last 14. 40% barrel. Do like that. Only a 182 batting average though. 1 home run. Lyle is not bad there either. So I can see if you've seen that recently. Saw it yesterday. 100x velocity. Didn't get the launch angle for it though. He did right here. 607, 360 feet. Let's look at Lyle real quick. So got it yesterday too. Only 70 off the bat. The 10th, he got 100 off the bat. Right here should have been a homer against Beck. 132-degree launch angle, 392 feet. Possibly Lyle. They did move him down in the lineup though. I did notice that. I lean Wood though, just because that's their home run hitter there. Slider, he's seen that in the last 14 days. Homered off of it. 24% usage for Castillo there. Oh, he homered off of it yesterday. Okay. So I doubt he throws him that slider much. So you got to go four-seamer or changeup. Hasn't barreled against that. In the last 14. Let's go last 30. Has barreled against it last 30. He may see this change up a little bit. Doubled off. That's it. He may be able to sit change up. See full year. Like, does he have any? He doesn't have any homers off the change up on the year. Abrams does though. Wood is kind of hot right now though. I will mention that. Possibly Wood for a homer here. Yeah, I like Wood against Castillo. Has given up how many? 6 to the left hand side, and he's only got a .84 ground ball, fly ball. Yeah, I like Wood here for a homer. Keep that going. Day game. Let's look at the right side. Okay. Yeah, Vasquez struggling here. Oh, this is homer. Let's look at hit first. Then we go into homer. Gibson has a terrible swing and strike. It's not throwing many Ks at all. Getting Ks, and his K to walk rate is extremely low. Is keeping the ball on the ground though. But you have Tatis, Machado. Who else is in that lineup? I'm not thinking of right now. Bogarts. Okay, they got a decent amount of lefties in that, not lefties, but righties in that lineup that can get to him. Okay, last 333 for Tatis on 69 plate appearances. Let's look at this sinker he's throwing at 42% of the time. He must have only pitched 1 or 2 games here. 124 pitches. 273 for Tatis. 11% K. Adajar here. It's got to be Adajar or Adahar, I'm guessing. Assuming. Not bad. Whenever you seen that sinker, saw it yesterday actually. So I like that. The pitch that he's throwing the most, he's seen it yesterday. Fly out. 310. 96 off the bat. 104 off the bat here. I was about to say that had to be a hit. Oh, actually, he saw it 4 times yesterday. Sheesh. I do like that though. Maybe Tatis for a hit here. Let's see what he's doing against his cutter. Where he located top of the zone. 200, only 200 there. 20% barrel last 30 days. 5 plate appearances. Okay. Singled against Nola. Saw it against Bows yesterday. Line out. I look, he like Tatis for a hit here. Did they lost yesterday too? I think they lost against Baltimore. Yeah, I like Tatis for a hit here against Gibson. I haven't heard of him. I don't think he's a rookie. He might be a rookie. I want to say maybe. He hasn't pitched much this year, so I'm assuming he's a rookie that just got called up. Don't really like the righties in Seattle's lineup against right-handed pitching. Mets could go Bichette there. They do have these people that are not missing the Bats do have some decent ground ball, fly ball. We'll say that. Arizona, no. That St. Louis game's already started. Need to find a way to get to Freeland here. On this 4-seamer for the most part. Let's go last 30 against this pitch mix. So you got some success in here. K rates pretty high. 154 against a 4-seamer Langliers. 30% barrel though. Saw it yesterday twice. Flew out twice. Exit velocity wasn't there. Homered against it a couple days ago with Harrison. What are you averaging on that? Only 91. 109 off the bat. Where's Weathers? Look like it's home run or nothing with Langeliers. 154, so he's not batting for average, that's for sure. Colby Thompson. He's striking out too. 91. Struck out yesterday against it. Outside of that, he's doing decent. Definitely decent launch angles here for sure. 100, 34, 37, 29. He may be a play for a hit. Where does he bat though? I don't necessarily know him. Where are you locating this to? Up and right. Get in trouble up there too. So see if they can go oppo. 40% barrel for the Thompson kid there. Thomas kid. I doubt they're seeing a knuckle curve from a lefty. Let's look at this changeup real quick. G-Law 500. Not much of a sample size here. Do see Heim with 2 homers. He is platoon to the left-hand side too. Thomas is not seeing that that changeup well, but he's not striking out though. That's the main thing. Popped out against it yesterday. I guarantee he sees it again today. I did see Wilson just came back too. I didn't really look at him for that 4-seamer. What was he? Where was he at? 188. Not striking out, but you see it yesterday. Fly out 87. Did have a good launch angle there though. He's been out for like a month. You got to get used to that pitching. Let's see. I want to see if Thomas has to be able to hit something other than that 4-seamer for me to take him though. Freeland is bad. Homered against this cutter. I want to see also where's he in the lineup. I haven't heard of him, so I don't know where he's at. When did they face a lefty against Harrison on the 9th, I believe. Let's see. Oh, it's Gasser this, but he's a lefty too. Let's see where he was. So he's leading off. Okay. I do like that. At the top of the lineup there against Freeland. Okay. Let's look deeper into this changeup real quick. So he's locating it away from him. That's where he's trying to go. And if he misses, it's in here somewhere. Hasn't got the result he wants yet, but I do like this exit velocity and launch angle outside of this one. 102 and that one, negative 21. Wilson hits it well. I will say I don't know where he's going to be in the line. He may lead off. I don't know what they're going to do with I don't think they faced a lefty yesterday, so it's hard to tell where he's going to be in the lineup. I will say if Thomas is at the top of the lineup there, I would like to take him for a hit. He should get something to hit there, but they definitely been putting Langeliers sometimes at the top when they face a lefty. But I'll go Thomas here for a hit. He'll have Kurtz behind him, Langeliers behind him, whoever else they put at that 4 spot. So he should see something to hit there. He should be able to get that 4-seamer. I expect Freeland to lean more on that changeup to like Langeliers and getting them off that fastball, but he may throw Thomas that 4-seamer. So I like Thomas for a hit against Langeliers there. Houston. Can't really trust Houston though. For real. Let's see who's getting barreled real quick for the homer side. Got Vasquez. Pete Alonso. Who's Blaze Alexander? 17.2 barrel, 19%, well, 12% K. Okay. He's throwing this four-seamer a decent amount. He's having success with it too. So you need to be able to hit that. I do like these barrel rates for both Alonso and Alexander. I do like that. Last time you saw a four-seamer. Yesterday, walked on it. Strikeout against Wu. Homer against Kirby, though. Yeah, this is more so home run play. I'm not looking for either of them to hit. Oh, I do like that. 99 off the bat, 29 launch angle. Not bad at all. Look at last 14. Alonso 333, 27% barrel. Homer 3 times. Has homer. He hasn't got the result he wants yet, but it's coming. Only 6 plate appearances, though. I will note that. All right, that's against that four-seamer, but he is having success with that four-seamer. So let's look at something that he's struggling with. This cutter's getting hit up decently. None of them have any barrel there. When's the last time you saw it, though? Yesterday against Canning. Not the exit velocity you want to see there, homer-wise. Full season, let's look at it. Nothing there really either. Okay, that's the cutter. Let's look at the sinker. Three homers there for Alonso. Hasn't barreled against that in the last, but he is hitting it 409, 97-degree launch angle. So he hasn't got the launch angle together for it to be a homer. 100 off the bat there, 100 off the bat there, 100 off the bat there too. Not bad at all. .273. This Blaze kid may do it. I don't know who that is, honestly. I really don't. See when the last time. 101. Sheesh. Not bad. You also got Ward at the top of the lineup, righty. He's not really throwing this slider, but he has gotten up a homer against it. Alonso has seen the most at bats against what he's throwing, though. I will say that much. He's got to have, what, 41 at bats? Well, plate appearances, sorry. And you got Ward here. 3 homers against it, too. It's against that four-seamer, which he's having success with. I want to say this Blaze kid. I don't know who he is, to be honest. Really don't. Look him up. Blaze. So he's been playing, but not much. He may be platooned. Maybe that's why he doesn't have many plate appearances. Who did they just faced a righty yesterday, Kirby. Let's see where he was in the lineup. Blaze 8th. He may not see Vasquez that much to do it. I want to lean Alonso there. Alonso or Ward, just because of the position of lineup. The Blaze kit is in. Both Alonso and Ward have almost, Alonso 40 plus plate appearances. Ward almost there. 417 against that sinker. Not bad. His last 4 balls in play over 100 miles per hour. And his launch angle is a bit better than Alonso's. He's seen that slider the most, which he's not throwing. He's seen the sinker though, for sure. I lean Ward possibly here, honestly, for a homer. His barrel wasn't there though. I will say that much. 3% last 14 days versus that, and Alonso 12%. I'm between Alonso and Ward here. I'll say Alonso. Let me take that back. I'll say Alonso versus Vasquez instead of Ward.